Good evening. It's Elizabeth here, your Premier Designs Texas Glitz jewelry lady, and I am, as I promised, in my closet. I'm a little early because I wanted to have time to do some sharing so that folks know that I'm live and have the opportunity to connect in. So that is why I got on here when I did. So I'm going to go to the event on my phone, for those of you who are wondering how I do that. And I am going to share the video. Share the video. All right, let me see. All right. So I am seeing the live video, so that's good. That means it's working. All right, join me live. Hello, Angie Edwards, good to see you. I wanted to come on early so I could do some sharing, Angie, so hang tight. That's why I started early. I see we have some other people joining in. All right, share now. Hello, Sonia. It is so good to see you. Hey, Kelly Franks. It's good to see you too. Sonia, where are you located? I saw that you had said that you were going to be attending, but tell me where you're located. Give me your city and state. I know about Angie and Miss Kelly and Kelly Franks. You know, it's great that you're on here because you just recently, your daughter graduated high school last year, right? Because Anthony's graduating high school in June of this year, and he is so ready to be done. Was your daughter ready to be done by this time? I told him, I'm like, Anthony, 2.5 months, 2.5 months. That's all. All right, New Jersey, Forked River. What a cool name. Hey, my husband's watching. Good thing, because it's his closet too. This is just my portion of the closet. Excuse me. So I, as I was saying, I went on just a little bit early because I wanted to be able to share in a couple of different locations so that people would know that I was indeed on. So let me post in my VIP group so that they know that I am now. Well, this is kind of cool how this is working. Hey, Carol, it's so good to see you. I'm not 80% of the closet. Thank you very much. I think that you get, okay, well, I don't know. Maybe I am 80% of the closet. I just looked over, going to refute what he said, and I'm like, well, I don't know. Maybe he's right. Oh, between the shoes and the formal dresses. Okay, I take that back, Fred. I think you're right. And, of course, you're going to go, yes, of course I'm right. Oh, goodness. So glad that you all could join me. It is 8 o'clock. And hi, Tiffany. It's good to see you from Fort Wayne, Indiana. So glad that you are you are able to join me. Thank you so much. Thank you, Fred, for sharing. You posted as a comment if you were sharing. I wanted to make sure that you knew that it's posted as a comment and not as a share. Let me just put that up. I'm trying to find a place to put my phone. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to get to it because I know there will be some people who watch the replay on this, and I want to be able to give you some good tips for how you can make a difference in your closet. Now, one thing I want you to know is that I'm just starting to offer this as, an option, and it can be done in person or it can be done virtually. In the same way that you see me in my closet, it can be done virtually because you could take me live. You could Skype me from inside your closet. That'd be one option. Or we can Skype and you can just grab things from your closet, even if you want to bring them out into your living room. But this will be a great way for you to do some things immediately in your closet that will make a difference in your ability to get ready in less time. And listen, what I was told is that women spend about 1 year of their life in their closet staring, trying to figure out what it is that they are going to wear. And, you know, and that's what I posted in the description of this event. You know, do you come in and stand for 10 minutes just going, do you have plenty of clothes, but you're constantly saying, I have nothing to wear? Do you go shopping and you purchase things and you bring them home only to put them in the closet and to find things that you had already purchased or purchased previously that still have the tags on it? If any of these things resonate with you, then you need to be a part of my emoji squad and be giving me some emoji love on here, because that will help me to know that, hey, this makes sense and this is you. And so the 3 questions that I posed were, do you come into your closet and you spend like 10 minutes every single time trying to figure out what are you going to wear? Thank you for the emoji love. You know, or do you feel like I have a lot of stuff, but I have nothing to wear because I don't know what to do with it? That might be another option. Or it could be that you're like, I can never find anything in my closet. And you know what? It's really hard to get ready when you can't find what you're looking for. So any one of those scenarios can play a role in getting ready taking too long. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to close this door just a tad. And I'm going to flip, I've got my iPad in here. I'm going to show you, so from, it's my left, obviously you're watching it from your right. From here over to right here, this is what I'm going to be, showing you tonight. Big shout out to my hubby, Fred, for giving me some lighting in here so that it wasn't dark and very difficult to see what in the world was going on. Lorraine, yes, some things don't fit. And I'm glad that you brought that up, because I'll be sure to address that. Okay, the first thing you're going to notice about my closet is that I do organize by color. Even before I started this new system, this 1, 2, 3 system, I organize my closet by color because I'm a big color person. I do like to wear a lot of color. And I needed to know what I had in different colors so that I wasn't always just repeat purchasing things. I needed to kind of have a quick visual. And how I'm going to teach you to organize your closet tonight, or my suggestion anyway, will make it even easier for you to quickly assess what you have and to know what you may need in your closet. Okay, so the first thing, all the way over here, closest to the wall there, these are, I call these foundational things. So I've got tanks or camisoles. These are great for wearing under tops that you need to have that foundational support. Like you see, I'm wearing one here. This shirt that I'm wearing is a pretty deep V-neck, and obviously I want to cover my groceries, as some of my friends call them. Some of you should give me the big open mouth ha on that comment. But I start out over here because for me, those are foundational things. So you could have those on that far side. Then I have it by neutrals. So these are your whites, your creams, your blush colors. That's what all of these items are here. And then I get into some darker browns. And then I go into purples. And of course, our son's school, their colors are purple, black, and white. So I have a lot of purple in my wardrobe. But I also really like purple. So it is definitely just a favorite color of mine. Then I go into my like magentas and darker burgundy. And then of course some red. And then I go into blues, different variations of blues. And then I've got some like greens, emerald greens, and then of course army green, and then black. And then, so the thing is, we're going to call these this whole portion right here, these are your neutrals. They're solid colors. And they're a good foundation on which to build what you're going to do in your wardrobe. I'm so glad purple's your favorite color and you're wearing it today. Yay. So we're going to call those your neutrals. The next portion in your closet is going to be what we're going to call your standalone pieces. So these are going to be your prints, your florals. I included some stripes in here. The shirt that I'm wearing, it's a standalone piece. In other words, it all by itself, it's making a statement. And you can have a really pulled together look with having a statement piece. Just to kind of give you an idea, like, you know, this top here, which is, you know, can also be off the shoulder. You know, you can't, it's really hard with the way these sleeves are to really do much anything else with this, except, of course, I'm going to show you how about putting jewelry on that piece. So your standalone pieces are next. Then this portion of my my hanging clothes are what we're going to call fashion pieces. So these are things like vests, dusters. Hey, Brandy, Bryce, good to see, Bice, excuse me, good to see you. I have cardigans, I have sweater vests, I have jackets in here. I've got everything from bling, a little bit of bling, to just your basic cardigans. So, and then I kept them in color order. So again, my lighters, more neutral, more of my jewel tones into my army, and then I finished out with black. Again, because I think in that color order, so that is good comment, standalone pieces. Good, I'm glad that you like that. Welcome, Joanna, glad that you're on as well. Okay, next aspect that I'm going to show you in this little organization here is I've got my pants. So these are just different pants that I have here. And then finally, I have dresses, okay? So, and the dresses are both solid as well as print. So that's all there. These aren't all of my dresses. For the purpose of tonight's video, I wanted to keep everything in a space where I would be able to easily chat with you about them. Now, something else I want to show you, and this really rocked my world, and I have absolutely loved it. Amber Crane posted a Tip Tuesday, so shout out to Amber Crane. You can check out her business page, Trends with Amber. But she posted a tip on what you do with your hangers. Now, I'm going to just show you because this top and this top, they're on the rod opposite direction. Okay? So the fact that this is facing towards you means I have not worn it. And the fact that these are all facing outward, the open slot is facing outward, tells me very quickly that I have worn it. And so I have been using this in my closet in order to determine what am I wearing and not wearing. And my challenge has been, I want to wear all of it, or I need to get rid of it. And so just last night, I actually pulled several things that in the last 2 to 3 months I've not touched. And I started going, you know what? I'm not going to touch it. I'm not going to wear it. So I've already pulled it off the hangers and cleared them out of my my wardrobe. So if you could see, I'm going to just pull that up. So you can see there where like all of my fashion pieces, my most of my dusters, vests, things like that, they get a lot of rotation in my wardrobe. And a lot of my, some of these standalone pieces I haven't worn because, of course, you know, like these, which are strapless, you know, I mean, it's cold right now. So, I mean, it would make sense that I would not be wearing those right now in, you know, lows of 40 degrees and highs of 65. But it does give me a great, quick visual for me to be able to know exactly what I am, you know, what I'm doing. Okay, now, let me get to the next step. All right, Fred, stay focused, Fred, stay focused. Actually, I know you are focused. So when we do a closet consult, we have this awesome form here, and it helps us to know what do you need in your closet to be able to have quick, pulled together look. So now what I want to do is I want to move into teaching you the 1, 2, 3. Okay, so the first of your one would be your neutrals, okay? Your solid colors. All of these things over here that I was walking you through, that's your number one. Where are you going to start in building your outfit for the day? Now, for the purposes of tonight, I'm going to show you. So this is a shirt that I picked up kind of moving into spring and summer. It's lightweight, it's sleeveless. I love the ruffle detail here. And it's this really, really pretty blush. And so what you do is you pick this out, okay? So this is my neutral that I'm going to work with. Then I'm going to pick out my number two piece, which is a fashion piece. Now, in this case, I am going to pull, this is a duster. Now, of course, it's hard for you to see the full fullness of this. This duster probably goes down to above, it's probably mid-thigh, okay? So now for the purposes of the camera and the space that we have, let me just show you what this looks like. I wore this for a training that I did last, I want to say last Friday, but this looks so good underneath this cream duster. And then, of course, I had that paired with some neutral pants, okay? And I wanted to go more casual. So I pulled these three pieces together. And, of course, you know, I got to get down here. I had some fun booties to go with it, okay? So that was an outfit that I had. And again, putting this together. So let me just show you the fun of this. Let me put these pants back. Okay. So your number two, your number one is your neutral. Your number two is your fashion piece, your vest, your duster, your jacket, okay? And then your number three would be your accessories, like the booties. That would be an accessory. But also your jewelry. What kind of jewelry are you going to wear with this? See, that helps to pull it all together so that you are able to appreciate, you know, what it all looks like. So let me put this up here, and I'm going to turn the camera now to my piece that I have here so that you can see what it looks like. So there's that outfit put together, and I want to show you, okay, so first, you know, one of my favorites, because I show it all the time on Ways to Wear It Wednesday, would be cashmere. Now, remember, I'm wearing cream pants with this. I've got a cream top. Doubling this in the neckline right here helps to pull those browns, those creams, as well as the blush together as well. And you can help fill the neckline by also wearing this piece here so that it drops down into this spot right here. So again, what you're doing is you're actually completing the look by adding your jewelry. The thing that I love about cashmere is, you know, you can go more textured, or you could simply pull off this piece here and go super simple if you wanted. And that's a really cute look. If you wanted to have something that was just a quick throw and go, you know, pull it over your head and throw some earrings on, these were the ones that I pulled. I love these, and I love how it really reflects well with the blush of the top. Thank you, Jennifer, and welcome. Hi, Mindy. Good to see you. And Cheryl, welcome. So that's what I'm talking about. Your jewelry is going to help pull it all together. That's your step three. So I want to repeat for you. Step one is you pick your neutrals. I did the cream pants with the blush top. Number two would be your fashion piece. So in this case, I chose a duster, and your number three would be your accessories. That's going to pull it all together. Now, I want to show you how powerful this is by just rethinking what is going to be our step two. So I'm going to pull the duster off. So we're going to keep the, hey, Kelly Parker, I'm going to keep the same neutral top, but now because I tried this out and I was so stoked about how it looked. Check out this jacket that I have here, okay? I love the detailing around the collar, and the buttons are super pretty. They're gold. So I'm going to take this jacket and I'm going to drop the shirt inside the jacket. And let me tell you, totally elevates the look, pulls, I mean, it looked so good. And I like the fact that the jacket is cropped, but the shirt comes a little bit underneath the jacket. Looked really, really cute with and listen, I still had it on with the same pants that I showed you with the more casual duster. But watch this. I'm going to take a different necklace in order to pull this all together. Look at the angelic with this top and this jacket. Man, we have just skyrocketed the level of appeal in terms of it just looks high end. And so I love angelic, and keep in mind these milky beads that are here on the bottom, they're going to really reflect or and complement well the blush top. But you could take and wear it on all gold if you wanted something, you know, a different look. And you could, of course, remember with this piece, you could do different variations of this necklace. I mean, just look how pretty that is all by itself. So that is an example of how we followed the same 1, 2, 3 setup. Number 1, neutrals. Number 2, my fashion piece. Number 3, my jewelry. And when you've organized your closet in the way that I'm suggesting, you walk in, you think, what's my foundation? For me, my foundation would be my shirt and my pants. What's my foundation? Then what are my options for fashion pieces? And then finally, I'm going to pull jewelry that brings it all together, okay? And I do want to give a special shout out to Layla. I hope she's still on. I saw that she popped on. She is my gal from White House Black Market Outlets in Allen. She's always helping me because I do love White House Black Market. And so I appreciate her so much, and always just being patient with me as I go in there looking, and I'm very particular about what I wear. And so, yes, your jewelry does drive your style. Great verbiage, Kelly Parker. You should know you've been in for almost 17 full years. Okay. So this is one example of the 1, 2, 3. Now I want to show you a different example, just trying to get you to think outside the box. So again, let me close this up. So you're seeing here, I mean, I put everything back, all right, just like I have it. Now, I'm going to do something a little bit more in these jewel tones here, just to kind of give you a feel for doing something different. So this time around, I'm going to pull this really, really pretty burgundy top here. And I'm going to show you a couple of options with this top. I will come to your closet and organize it, yes. So I'm going to start with this top. And I'm going to show you that when I bought this top, I originally got this oatmeal duster. And by the way, look, it has fringe on the bottom. Oh, fringe is totally still in, tassels, fringe, all of that. But look at how these two together, and Kelly was talking about how rich this color is, and I love the richness of this color. And so having this, now, I got so excited to show you this. Number 1, foundation. What pants would I do? The pants that I like to wear with these are this color right here. So you've got, again, it's a neutral, but you see how these two pull together here. You're trying to watch while being in the back of seat of a teen driver. Oh, Layla, girl. I get it. I totally get it. So here we have these 3 items kind of pulling all those 2 neutrals together with that deep color. And so step 1, your foundation. Step 2, your fashion piece. Now I want you to start thinking outside the box on your step 3, because your jewelry, which Kelly was saying, does drive your style. This is where you can have fun. You can express yourself. And that's what I think when Kelly says jewelry drives your style, is you can express yourself. I don't blame Layla for distracting herself from that. I totally agree with that. You can drive your style because your jewelry can really be an extension or an expression of who you are, what you like. So for example, you could totally do casual chic with this. It's going to pull all of these colors together. You could go, you could even do this with jeans as well. It doesn't even have to be something like this. But I also want to encourage you, think outside don't you like that? It's like, hello? Think outside the box. What if I pulled Treasure Trove and of course English Ivy, and now we're going to pull all of these colors together, but we're going to also bring in some turquoise and some green and some brass, and we're going to totally begin to pull all of that together. Well, if as you're thinking about, well, man, I really like this, but I want to pull that together even more, well, then what you do is we're going to take the oatmeal duster off, and we're going to take my handy army green jacket, and listen, you got to think outside the box. Start putting things together that you otherwise would not put together. These two colors together are beautiful. When I first saw them together, I was like, I had not really thought to do that, but it's genius. I mean, after all, if I would put Treasure Trove with the oatmeal duster, why would I not put army green with this beautiful burgundy top? Yes, it does look great, Mindy. I totally agree. And so now I've got an army green, I've got this deep color here, and I'm using the Treasure Trove to pull it all together. And again, you could wear this with jeans, you could wear it with the same pants that I was showing you moments ago if you wanted, and kind of pull those neutrals together. Here's what I'm learning. You got to understand, if you haven't seen my before picture, I was the least likeliest person to be doing this. Good night. When Kelly Parker shared Premiere with me, I was wearing pleated front khaki pants and polo shirts because I was coaching a dance team, and that's what I looked like when she met me. I had never had anyone actually teach me anything about style and putting clothes together, and thank you, honey. I appreciate that. But I have learned over the years to give myself some freedom. Pretty much anything goes right now. So, hey, speaking of Maggie Lou and back in my chemistry days, she would remember how I looked back in the day. So I want you to give yourself permission to think outside the box, okay? That is what I'm trying to encourage you. You have outfits in your closet that you could put together that you've never worn before because you start thinking outside the box, and you get some accessories that will make a difference in pulling those colors together. So your accessories truly can make a huge, huge difference in what that all looks like. Okay. By the way, I want to show you something else with this right here. If we totally went a different direction with this, I'm just going to leave the green jacket there for now. But look at how pretty these Durango beads are with this army green on this particular top. Super, super pretty. You could really, there's so many different things. Can you say chocolate? Oh yes, girl, that chocolate brown suit you wore. Okay, so there is another example. Remember, step 1, your foundations, your neutrals. Step 2 would be your fashion pieces, like your jackets and your vests. And then, of course, step 3 would be your accessories, pulling it all together. Okay, let me put this back. All right. And now I want to show you one more thing. Foundation. I'm going to take this cute white top that has these bell sleeves. Now, this white top could be worn just by itself. I mean, because it is super cute. Kelly, this was the top that I was talking to you about. Oh, chocolate with chemical symbols. Oh, yes, that too. Hey, good to see you, Sarah. And Dana Roberts, it's good to see you. Kelly, this was the top that I was talking about with that, just that open, no particular shape on the bottom. Okay, so here's the thing. If I wear this white top, I can wear this white top. I have some options, okay? So again, foundation, and let me show you one of the options that I like to go with this would be this cute skirt. So it's a navy skirt. It's got a little bit of flare. So I love these two together. And then, of course, you could have fun with your jewelry. But what if I wanted to have just an even more classic look? I could take this as my foundation, put it with black pants. So now I'm doing that whole black and white look. And then I'm going to pull this super cool black vest. And I actually wore this when I was recording one of my Bible study videos, and I got so many compliments on the look. So I did this with black pants. Oh, I guess you want to be able to see the full thing there. I did this with black pants, and then I had a necklace in there. Now, the thing is, you could go, hey, Dorothy, good to see you. Where did I get that white top? I got it from White House Black Market, Dana. And I got this one in the mall boutique. I'm not sure if Layla's still on. She could tell us if they have them in the outlet stores. Now, you could go super bold, and you could do a larger pendant like this in there. This is one of our pieces called Celeste, and I had the E, it's a vinyl E, added for me. You could also turn that on the other side, and do hammered matte silver in there as well. Or you could take any one of our we're going to say more casual or simple collections of necklaces, and you could do all kinds of fun things in this neckline right here and have fun. I'm so glad you found it helpful. Yes, White House Black Market is my jam, but that's going to be changing. I'm going to be adding some to my jam as well. So I'm excited about that. So this gives you an example again of what about using longer necklaces as belts? Yes, you have bell sleeve dress at the store, and I used a Brooklyn necklace as a belt. Yes, you totally can do that. And I love the fact that you offered that as an example. So I'm going to show a dress. Now, I do have something that could potentially work to be able to show that. Okay, so again, I'm going to show you one more thing, and then I'm going to wrap up this little closet consult for you guys so that you know. So let me, just to address what Layla is talking about. No bell sleeves, sorry. Okay, thank you, Layla. So here is a top. This is a dress. It's like a cute little athleisure. Okay, you see it there. It's got pockets right here. Girls, I picked this up at Costco. Okay, the other thing that I want to tell you about picking up at Costco would be, look at this. I haven't set my camera, but these velvet hangers, you can get 35 hangers for $14 something, okay? These hangers are awesome because they hold your clothes so much better. I wanted to pull one so that you could see that it has a spot for a belt or a scarf. Of course, you can do pants, and it has the little indentions to hold your straps that will help to keep your top on. And that's so much more affordable. Like, I bought them at one of the larger box stores. I'm not going to say any names, But for like, I want to say 12 of them, I paid $8. There's 35 in that box, okay? So just saying, Costco is a good option for that. Now, I'm showing this because Layla talked about these dresses and doing belts with the dresses. So I just want to say something about that because it is a great thing that you can do. Our peekaboo necklace would be one that would work. And again, this is based on your waist size, okay? But you could totally take a necklace and you could actually make it a belt. Now, peekaboo comes with this fun little tassel. Now, I realize this would be like a zero waist, okay? I'm just showing you, but you could actually add a longer necklace around the waist as a belt, totally. And this would be one that would be the right size to be able to do that. And it's two-tone, so it's going to go with a lot of different things. So I just wanted to show that to you. Okay, last thing before I close this out would be, I just wanted to tell you that, let me come back over here. On your standalone pieces, jewelry is going to be really, really important. Notice on this standalone piece that I have here, I've got a variety of colors. I've got greens, I've got blues, I've got burgundies, I have yellows. So I went with the Step It Up necklace that has copper here and hematite, so that I kind of pulled all of those colors together. I was doing some running around. We met the Parkers for lunch, and then I had to go to Costco, and so I just wanted a simple bracelet. So your jewelry on standalone pieces are super critical. And I'm going to encourage you, if you've got a lot of print or things like that going on, you really want to try to have as close to monochromatic for your jewelry as possible, so that your jewelry can take center stage. Otherwise, your jewelry can get lost in the top. Oh, thank you, Carol. Yes, I have to post our picture, Carol. I still haven't been able to do that. So it's important that your jewelry is as close to monochromatic as it can be when you're dealing with these standalone tops. It will be more pleasing to the eye of the person who is looking at you as well. So that's just a little tip for you that will help you on that. Okay, so hopefully you've gotten some key tips. I'm going to just review them. One was I talked to you about how you're going to organize your closet. So neutrals, which for me includes a lot of color, your standalone pieces, then your fashion pieces here, and then of course your pants, your dresses. On the back of my door in my closet, I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Let me just show you. I have all of this. These are all scarves because I live in a climate where I can actually wear scarves, and I love it. I totally love it. I love being able to wear scarves. So that's one. That was one organizational thing that I gave you. The other organizational thing that I gave you was how you do your hangers. If the opening is towards me, that means I've worn it. If the opening, or if it's closed towards me, that means I have not worn it. And that's a quick view for me to be able to determine what have I worn recently, what do I want to wear, so that I can pick my outfit out quickly. Okay, that's the second tip. The third tip, the 1, 2, 3. Neutral first, followed by a fashion piece, jacket, vest. And I'll show you one of my favorites. It's this bell sleeve top with this. I'm dropping things. Sorry. With this vest right here. So here's my number 2 piece right there. Okay, so I've got this fun little vest coming out here. And then, of course, your third step would be your accessories, okay? Your booties, your purse. But for me, I'm always promoting jewelry, because your jewelry really helps to pull it all together. That it allows you to be way more creative with what you do with your clothes. So those are my my main tips for you here in my closet. Well, really mine and Fred's closet. But since I have 80% of the closet, I guess it really would be safe to say that it is my closet. Love you, honey. So that is hopefully some fun tips for you. I would love for you to share what was most helpful as I begin to offer this for other ladies. And here, listen, I need your help. I am within 200. I'm actually under. I'm like at 2,808 when I look today. I am pressing that by the end of March, I am up to 3,000 likes or follows. So I would love it if you are watching and you have yet to like my page. I would appreciate you doing so. And if you have found this video helpful, even though it is within an event, it is still public, which means you can share it anywhere you want to share it, whether it's for a friend or your mom or a sister or someone who says, I'm struggling. For me, I'm going to share it into an event that I'm doing for a style workshop that's happening this coming Saturday. And they were having conversation about they struggle with spending so much time getting ready. So I'm going to be showing this. I'm going to be sharing it into that event so they can appreciate it as well. So know that you are appreciated. I thank you so much for my live viewing audience. And if you are watching replay, if you haven't done so already, give me a hashtag replay so that I can thank you for watching. I do try to do that as often as I possibly can because I know your time is valuable and how you spend your time is of importance to me. So you guys have a great evening and I look forward to seeing you back here. And oh, yes, Jessie, I really like the hanger idea as a way to tell how often. Yes. It has helped me tremendously. And I'll tell you, Jessie, the only reason I might spend more time than 30 seconds to a minute is because I've really challenged myself to wear as much of my closet as I possibly can. So that has caused me to be creative and to really enjoy some new looks that I wouldn't have enjoyed otherwise because I've had to think outside the box. So you guys have a great evening. I appreciate you. Take care.